Here's a game. I'm playing Magellan, who's got a rating of 17Q. And my rating at the moment is 15Q. To have the white pieces, so I get 5.5 points at combing. This is a 13 by 13 game. I thought I would... I'm taking a 4-4 point and a 3-4 point here. Oh, and he goes for a stone in the middle. Anyway, one of my viewers commented recently that they enjoyed the review of some 13 by 13 games that I did a while back. So I thought I would try and play a 13 by 13 game and then do a review afterwards. So when black is playing for the center like this, you know, I can try and approach the corners. Let's start on this side and approach from here and see how he responds. Can also dive right into the corner with 3-3 point. That's usually not as good in a big board, but in a smaller board like this where the corners are a larger portion of the real estate, sometimes that 3-3 invasion is quite useful. Okay, he seems to know his stuff here. I think this is a good response at that point. He's going to have to fix that break, but then I have this cut here and I probably want to fix it as well. I was wondering, yeah, I guess this is... This is an okay way to fix it, I guess. I don't know, this corner looks a little concentrated, but we'll see. Still want to invade down over here. And, well, you know, the stone helps protect the corner. This corner is not entirely secure, and neither is this one. I need another stone here to secure this corner, and a stone over here to secure this corner. So he's taking a lot of space. So now is a good time, I think, to jump into this corner. You know, he's kind of cordoned off this area here. So I need to do something about it to reduce that. Otherwise, it's just too big. Okay, this is a standard way to play. Yeah, he's making use of this extra stone here, perhaps. Or maybe he's just going to cut here. Let's go out on the other side first. I'm going to maybe sacrifice this stone if I can go out on this side. If he responds over here, then maybe I can come back and fix one of these guys over here. Yeah, he's still got quite a lot of space. And like I said, my space is not secure. So then I'm going to come here. Get out on this side. He's playing this well. Okay, so this move here is now a double Atari. And maybe that was a mistake, right? It's Atari on this stone, and it's an Atari on these two. And if he saves these two, you know, I'll grab this stone, and that will save this one. If he takes this stone, then I'll take these two. So I'm expecting that he will save that stone and give up this over here. Okay, so now it turns out that I've sacrificed this stone over here, and I can capture this stone. And I'm alive in the corner now, and I have a little bit of avenue to the outside, maybe. Let's see, let's go ahead and fill that in. He's still got some cuts over here that I can take advantage of. So no need to turn that into a co-fight. So he fills in there. Okay, so I can take here, I can cut here first. I think I like this one, because this gives me some view to the outside and helps defend this corner over here. So let's go this way and block here. This group of 4 stones is now cut off, so let's see if we can exploit that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I win this capturing race 5. And yeah, let's go for this. Let's see if he plays here. I connect. And try and come out. Yeah, no, this is I'm winning these stones over here, I think. If he just extends, then I will connect. So he ignores it. Well, he's building up a wall over there. I'm going to make sure I capture those stones, and then I'm going to come back to the corner here. Okay, let's block over here. He's going to try and grab as much territory as he can. I still have an eye to this area with these stones over here. And let's see if I can expand this corner a bit. And let's see, I can fill in there, or he can come in here, but that's not the biggest move on the board at this moment. I can capture these 2 stones anytime, so I think these groups are alive. I don't know if he can, I should worry if he can jump in to the corner, but I'm going to think that he can't do that. And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out on top here. It's an Atari, and then go out in this direction. I need to eat up some of his territory in the center here. He's got a lot of area that he claimed in the center with that that Tengen move, that point in the center. And I just want to reduce that. And so he's going to keep a narrow strip of territory here. He has more on the side. Let's see. If I extend, he will cut me off. So let's go ahead and connect. I'm going to play this a little conservatively. I think at this point I'm ahead. This territory on the side can extend out in this direction too. And I can extend out in this direction. That's an Atari. He has to connect, which buys me an extra move here or here.
10.
Can't play there,
9,
so he can seal off
7,
this area.
6.
If I play here, he will go there, I assume.
5, 4,
And,
3, 2.
Let's poke out here. See if he wants to protect this cut. Which I think he should. Maybe I'm not immediately threatening
1.
this area. Oh, he comes in over here. Interesting. Okay, let's play back here. Now this area, I am certain, is secure. And he's not so certain. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. If I go here, he captures those stones, so I have to go here. And okay, and he connects, so I have to connect here. So he eroded a couple of points there. That was good play. Good in-game play there. Let's seal that corner in. This group has 3 liberties. Let's see, there's a cut here. Can block. Okay, so he decided to connect. So now there's nothing over there. So the question is, should I try to do something here? Basically, I cut here. He attacks that stone. Then I will cut here. Then I will extend. Because that makes this cut over here into an Atari. So that's why I said I thought he should have protected these cuts over on this side. Where did he play? Ah, he protected that cut. And that's good. So maybe maybe this doesn't work. Maybe he's all okay. Yeah, because this line of stones here is connected over here to this side. Okay, so let's just fill in here as best I can. Optimize these corners, and then we will pass. The only unclaimed territory is over here. Let's see, how big is this? Yeah, so he fills in there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 3 is 24. So he has 30 points there, maybe 35 or 40. And well, let's just pass. I think that's it for this game because I've captured these. And yeah, he ended up with 40 points. I ended up with 55. So let's see, his 40 points, 38 of territory and 2 of prisoners. My 55, oh, let's accept before he gets impatient. So I thought that was a nice game. Let's see, so I had 44 points of territory, so a little more territory. Plus I had the points from those prisoners that I captured and the Komi. So interesting game. Let's take a look at that from the beginning. See if we can see what's going on here. Let's play through it. So it looks like a normal opening, and then the Tengen. So this, I don't know, it seemed to be working for a while. I mean, he claimed a lot of space over here. But of course, it's not territory. It's all just potential. So I think this was a good move here, just cutting down how far I can extend to this side. That makes me question whether this approach was the best. You know, this kick in the 13 by 13 board is not, this move here is called a kick, the move at L5 when he's kicking the stone. And usually it's not so great in a larger board because after you extend, there's some play in here. Black usually comes back to defend over here, and white usually gets some territory over here on the side of the board, because this would still be in the middle of the side of the board. So I don't know. I thought this was a good outcome if he gets to keep all this corner. And I didn't really find a way to reduce this corner. You know, I could consider jumping in here, but let's see, yeah, it's his move, and he approached over here, and now I dived into the corner. You've got to do something like this. So let's look at this corner invasion. And yeah, I went directly to the other side, and he blocked, and then he cut. He didn't have to cut right away. What could he do? He could protect his side like this. And, you know, and I would probably have to come back like this. And now I'm alive in the corner. So I have an eye over here and an eye over here. So I don't need to play any more stones. Let's see, do I even need that stone here? So leaving the corner open like this is a little bit tricky. Say I played somewhere else, and he approached. Maybe he went in here. Yeah, he can reduce this to like a 3 by 2 space by this approach. And then he can play at a key point like this one. And as I try to defend the corner, this is a little bit tricky. Let's see, what does he do? Yeah, when I go here, I've got 2 eyes, don't I? Is there a way for him to... I thought there was a case in the corner here where black can cause trouble. Yeah, maybe it's that invasion. So I play there, and then he can extend, and if I try to cut him off, he can take that, and you know, this can turn into a, a case where he wins the corner if I'm not careful, or it can turn into a co-fight. So that's not good. So just to you know, to go back to this line, yeah, if he had just protected over here, and then I would protect this cut because I don't want to lose this corner, and I can't get out. He's got me boxed in on both sides, so that's just a better play, and I just end up with a small corner, and I have to play this move so he gets a sente after this, so he can come back, he can protect this side, or he can approach over here. And I think black is still looking pretty good. Still not clear if he can make use of that stone. Anyway, let's go back to the game. in the game he cut right away, and I think that was a mistake because now I had this cut here. And I'm going to surround this stone. If he captures my stone, I will capture this stone and I will be out on this side, which would really invade his territory over on this side. So I thought, extending here under the circumstances was the best move, trying to keep me from getting into trouble and breaking into his territory over here. But then I have this double Atari where I'm attacking these two stones and that one. So that's why his cut was a little too soon. So he correctly gave up that one stone and kept this side over here. So he's still got a big chunk of territory over here, and I live in the corner, and I have some cuts over on this side. So he surrounds me, and it allows that cut. So, yeah, maybe he's just trying too hard. He should probably protect the cut this way, and just give up some of these stones, and just try and play for keeping me low along this side and building big territory along here. Also, black still has invasions in this area and even in the corner. So so there's no reason for him to fight so hard. So this, I think, this move here is a definite overplay, and then this cut I played really isolates these two stones. Three stones now. I didn't realize how good this was going to be. What did he play next? Yeah, it was an Atari, so he protected that stone. But now when I extend, these stones have nowhere to go. And as we saw in the game, I can just win those in the long run. And, he can try and surround me on the outside now, but, well, this is a big loss for black. And now he's playing this part, he's given up on these stones, and he's trying to invade and make reduce my potential on the side and build territory for himself. So that was good play under the circumstances. He just shouldn't have played on this side and allowed this group to become cut off in the first place. So maybe the game is already decided, because I thought the rest of it was pretty standard. He never completely sealed in this group, and so I was able to extend out with these stones and eat into his territory here. And he still was able to get a large amount of territory over here. So there was just one final move here I wanted to look at. Let's see. So he's doing good end game here, trying to gain as many points as he can. And that was actually, I thought that was a little bit of overplay, but actually that turned out to be good because he was able to connect to the outside. So that was a nice move. Let's check that out. Yeah, sometimes this Atari in here, I would think I could just cut it off, but because he's attacking these two stones, I have to respond in the other direction. And then he has to connect back. If he tries to extend in here further, maybe that works too, actually. if I go here, let's see. Oh no, it's because his stones are in Atari. Let's see. So I was going to say he can capture these stones because they're surrounded on the outside and they only have 2 liberties, but his group only has 1 liberty. So he goes here, I go here, and if he tries to capture now, I still can. I still beat him. Okay, so that was he read that out correctly. So when he played this stone and I blocked, and he just came back and connected, and that allowed me to block here. And so there's no more invasion in that corner. And let's continue. So typical endgame play there. And then he's sealing up the border. And then I tried this cut. So the thing I wanted to look at, this is my last play in the game where there's anything really interesting going on. If I could get into this area somehow, might be interesting. So if I had cut over here, how would he have responded? If he extends here, then this group is captured. So that means he has to extend this way. And now my stone is in Atari. I have a cut. Yeah, it still doesn't work. Say if I cut here, he takes that stone, and I haven't really accomplished much. I mean, it hasn't hurt me to play those stones because it's just an exchange. I play a stone and he plays a stone. And so the overall total in terms of his points is the same. He gains a point for my stones that are captured, and he loses a point for his stones that are played. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to play that, but I don't have any way to live over here that I can see. Let's see, one last try here. Cut here. He goes there. If I Atari in this direction, if I extend, he keeps extending. He might extend in this direction. Just wondering if I could cut this group off, but it looks like he wins the capturing race there. So I think this, let's back up to this point in the game. Okay, that cut. Anyway, this configuration here where you have a wall of stones and then one sort of chink in the armor and then the wall continues, it leaves a cut on either side. And sometimes you should always be careful when you have that configuration, because sometimes your opponent can cut on one side and then cut on the other, and the second cut can be very dangerous. But it all depends on how solid those stones are. So I guess this part was correctly played. The cut didn't hurt me. He just connected, and so that resulted in no change in the score. So we get all the way to the end of the game here, and then it was a 15-point game, 14-15. So where did my extra points come from? I got 5 points from these stones that I captured over here. I would have gotten that same territory anyway. And then I gained quite a few points invading over here, eating into his territory. And also, he could have cut off this corner. So those are kind of the three areas where Black could have done better. He could have isolated me in the corner better. He could have defended this border a little better here, and he didn't need to play in this direction. He should have played on this side, kept me confined, and not tried to grab for too much on this side of the board. And it would have been more of an even game. Anyway, I hope you guys like this, and I will see you again soon.